Good day, everyone. Get up. Are you up? Let's go, let's go. So you know, I got to start this thing out.
All right now.
And I got to say, get up, hey, get out, hey, and move that body. Say what?
Get up,
Hey, get out, hey, and move that body.
I can't move
Let's
like
go.
that though.
Let's go. Let's go.
Let's go. Let's go.
Hey, let's go. Let's go.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Ow.
Go D. Go D.
Hey, everyone. If you need some energy, here it is. Let's go get it. Today, I have a message for you.
What is that message?
So let's go. First, I'm going to put you to work. I need you to log in over there. I meant to tell you before.
Girls,
log in. I
haven't.
You got your glasses on.
No, it's not. I can't see. I didn't log into.
Okay, my bad.
Yep.
Good morning. Come on in. Come on in, everyone, and share this with your friends. All right. This morning, I will be encouraging you. So come on in. When you come in, click the like button, throw some hearts on the screen. And if you don't catch this live, if you catch the replay, I would like for you to comment #replay and say, hey, D, hey, let's go, let's go. I hope you all are feeling good this morning. Are you on there for me? All right. Yes. Yes. You did it. It's with, you on the story. Oh, you on the story. Okay, so just go to the page. So you can go back and click on it. Yeah. Yeah, go back and click and then tap it. There you go. See live video? Mm-hmm. Tap it again. There you go. See?
Oh, my goodness. There you go.
All right. Yes, now you can tap that button.
Overview?
And share your arrow, the right arrow, and just share it. Share it now. Mm-hmm.
Oh, she worked me for real now. I know what you're doing.
Yeah, see, there you go. See, there you go. 'Cause we're on my other page, too, so I won't be able to share it right now. So we're going to get started. You all come on in. I know that you didn't know I was going to be live this morning, but this is actually our normal Saturday that we're live, that first Saturday of the month. Last month was just kind of thrown off a little bit. Everybody had stuff, going on. And then the Saturday that I had planned, what happened that Saturday?
I was out of town.
Yeah, you been out of town but I think I know what it was. We were going to do that Saturday, but it would have ended up, we would have did back-to-back, which is fine because we might have to do back-to-back sometimes.
Yes.
But good morning, come on in, and I can't see your comments right now, but we will give you a shout out, throughout the live. But I want you all to come on in and, share this with your friends, because you never know when somebody might need to hear an encouraging word. And there is a wonderful, wonderful story that I have. And I am getting ready to share this with you because it is awesome. And I think that I thought about it the other day and how it relates to my life now. As you all know, first of all, before I get started, let me introduce myself, child. I hadn't said who I was, what I'm doing. I'm just here, okay?
All the new
Most
people.
of you guys know who I am anyways. But I am DeAndrea Washington. I am your fitness inspiration. And this is my passion. I love fitness. Of course, you know, I have another career as well. But both careers, I take care of people, and which is phenomenal. You know, good morning. And so, you know, I have been a fitness coach for 25, this year makes 25 years for me, working with people. I've worked with, you know, all people, children, you know, to seniors, okay? And so this is why I do what I do, because I love it. It is a passion for me. And I have been doing this since I was a little girl. And it's just something that I've always loved, and I have just grew in it, you know, throughout the years of my life. And this is why I'm able to share with so many people. I try to get out as much information as I possibly can, you know, so I can help people, so I can inspire people. And so that is just a little bit about me. I won't go too far into that. We'll do another live on reintroducing me, okay? And this is one of my diamonds. It's normally 2 or 3 more, but it is one of my diamonds that's with me this morning. And what's up?
Hey.
Y'all know this one, girl. This is my hype girl. Hey.
I tried.
How are you this morning?
I'm good. It's been a busy week, but you know, you just have to do what you have to do. And
Well, you look good.
Thank you. Had to find some lavender for my girlfriend.
Good. Yes, you know, we try to do the colors, you know, for y'all.
Yeah.
So I wanted to share a story today.
Okay. One I haven't heard.
Right. You haven't heard the stories. I don't think I've ever told you this
Nope,
story.
You have not.
But I did tell you the Big Mac story. No?
You may have, but I'm going to listen.
Okay.
I like to listen.
But first, we're going to talk about the softball story. Okay. So come on in, and I want you all to comment, share, tap the screen. You can double tap it and to like it, and share this with your friends, because of course, you know, sometimes, you know, people might not get the notifications that I'm live. And, you know, you can always make sure you turn your notifications on so you won't miss when I come live, because I will be doing more lives, you know, in the near future. And so you can go and click the dots, and then put me on your live notifications, so you can catch me live, right? And because I'm bringing that good information to you. I'm bringing it.
Oh,
are we ready? Hey, throw those hearts up.
And
good morning.
one of your followers
Pastor Meets Purpose.
Yes, I was getting ready to tell you.
Good
Wishing
morning,
you a blessed
Faithful
and
Cleaning.
wonderful weekend.
Oh, thank you. Good morning, Faithful Cleaning Service LLC. She does great work. And Lakia Rose, y'all, I don't have my glasses on.
Cold
so
Denise.
This is my crew right here. This is my community of people. You all, let me just say a big old thank you right now while you all are on this live. Thank you. You all are so supportive, man. I can't even say, you know, thank you enough. How much support you all throw and send to my page. Like, I love it. You know, I love it. It's like, you know, having a family of people that you don't really, you know, you don't see like personally, like here, like that.
Exactly.
But like my virtual family.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like one day I might meet some of them in person. It is so cool. So good morning. Thank you all for coming in and share. So make sure I don't miss anybody's name. Oh, thank you so much, Passion Meets Purpose. Thank you. I appreciate your support. So much. And see,
Reese.
Denise, that's my travel lady, I think.
Oh,
yes.
nice.
She has a travel business, yes. And then I have my lady with my cleaning business. I think I said your name right. And so it's just, you all are just phenomenal. And thank you so much for all your support. So and share the live because I'm getting ready to get into it. All right, so let me go ahead on and hit it. Okay, so I want to encourage you to stay in there, okay? And this can be with your health and fitness goals, your goals to enhance your career, your goals to enhance your business, and to make your business grow, even through tough times. Any endeavors that you might be, setting out to achieve, anything like that, go for it. The road might not always be easy. There are going to be bumps in the road, but just keep on going, shake with it, and then it'll smooth out. So I thought about this story of when I was younger, and I think at this time I was probably in junior high because I was just so active. I was always involved in some type of sports. Thank you all for the hearts. Throw those hearts up. And I do appreciate you for tuning in. Okay. And years ago, when I think I was in junior high, I was young, I played softball. I wanted to be on the softball team. Why? Because my mom played softball. And my mom played softball with the company she worked for. And my mom was phenomenal. My mom was a pitcher. And she was awesome. Mama was awesome. And all the ladies on the team was just, they were tough. And, out of all the days and nights that I sat there and watched all those softball games for years, I wanted to play softball because I wanted to be, good like my mama. And so I tried out for the recreation softball team one year, and I made the team, and I wanted to be a pitcher.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, I wanted to be a pitcher because my mama.
That's right.
Okay, and so I made the team, and we practiced, and the coach was really tough. I've always had tough coaches, but it was always great. We're gonna get back to that. And so he's like, "Okay, you want to pitch?" I said, "Yeah." He said, "Okay, you the leader of the team then." He said, "You pitch, you the leader." I said, "Oh, okay, I was ready for that. I'm a leader, okay." That's what I like. I always like to, be the lead, you know what I'm saying? But that comes with a lot of pressure. And that comes with, you gotta, you're in the front, okay? And everybody looking at you to pretty much like guide this, right? So we practice. And guess what?
What happened?
It was time to play, right? And so, I'm the pitcher. I get on the mound, pitching. I think, we had the first inning, so I think we were up to bat first. And this might have not been the very first game, but it was one of the games. I can't remember exactly which game it was. Could have been the third or fourth game, but I do believe it was really early in the season. And y'all, I got out there and I started pitching. And I don't know what happened, but I was thrown off. And I thought it was easy because I saw my mom do it for so long, okay?
Pitch is hard.
Yes. And I just went out there because I wanted to play. I saw my mom do it so long, so I felt like I could do it because I had watched her.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Because I was that type of person, if I see something, I watch it and study it, I can do it. Right, and that's how I started doing aerobics because ESPN used to have all the aerobics instructors on there. So I watched them, I studied them, and so I could teach just like they teach. I could count how they count, I could move how they move. I did everything precisely just like they did it. And so, but softball was different. So and I got out there and I started pitching. Ball. All right, so I pitched. Ball. So forward, I walk. So, walk. Y'all, I had walked about 5 people. Girls coming home, they just walking. They wasn't even, they just, after a while, they just stopped even, they were just, and then they was just being funny because they were just holding it back, you know, and not even trying to swing at it because they knew I was going to throw a ball. So at this point, I'm like, oh my gosh, like what's happening? So I'm looking over at Coach. Coach was like this. Like, and I'm thinking in my head, like, I wouldn't ask him because no, I'm not going to quit. I wouldn't ask him, but I was hoping that he would take me out.
Okay.
I was hoping that, but I would not ask him.
Yeah.
And I just looked over at him. And after a while, it got to be, oh my gosh, I'm letting my team down. Like, I felt so bad because all my girls was behind me, like waiting to play. We was waiting. They wanted to go in and hit, you know, because we hadn't been in the hit yet.
Oh
yeah.
my goodness.
And so I'm still walking everybody. And so, y'all, this is the longest game of my life. And so tears just start coming down my eyes. And, but I was still pitching. And I get a strike here and there. I was still pitching. I walked another one. Tears just coming down my eyes. And so I wiped the tears off. My hands now, they sweaty because I wiped the tears. I'm nervous. It's hot, you know. And I'm throwing, I'm pitching, and the ball's not rolling off right now. It's really not rolling off right now. And so I'm crying, but I wipe my tears. And I said, I got to do this. I just got to do it, you know. And so eventually, we lost the game. Coach didn't take me out. You know, I couldn't say, take me out, Coach. You know, Coach didn't take me out. He just stood there like, you know, she'll get it together. Let's go. Let's go. You got it. Let's go. You got it. And he was encouraging me. But at the same time, he was not going to let me stop.
He wasn't going to let you give up.
He was not going to let me give up. He was not going to let me walk off that mound and leave my team. And I was not going to do it because I wanted to stand firm and I wanted to follow through on what I started. Because it is I that wanted to get up there and pitch.
You asked to pitch.
Okay. So, game was over. Guess what? None of my team members made me feel bad.
That's right.
Now, I don't know what they said behind my back, but they did not say it so that I could hear it. None of them made me feel bad. And I remember that to this day. Like, none of them made me feel bad. But you know what I did? Even the coach didn't even make me feel bad. He was like, we just got to practice more. He said, we're going to practice more. We're going to get it. I said, yes, sir. We're going to get it. He said, don't you feel bad? He said, you pick your head up. We're going to get it. I said, yes, sir. And so I knew then that I had to practice outside of practice. Okay? I'm about to start preaching. Okay? So, sometimes we got to put that extra work in to succeed, to grow, to become better. And I wanted to become better because I was a leader and it's something that I really wanted to do. Okay? And I always felt like, you know, I just couldn't let me down and I definitely could not let my team down. So, that next day, I got out there and my dad had cement buckets in the yard. Yeah. Remember those cement buckets? And they, you know, they were empty buckets, you know, that he would use and stir the cement up. And so my brother got out there. Shout out to my brother, Tony. He got out there with me. And I said, brother, I gotta practice because I don't ever want to walk the team again. The whole team. I walked the whole team, y'all. I don't ever want to have that feeling again of letting my team down. And I want to be the best. I want to be the best at this. I want to be better at this because if this is what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna do it right. So we got out there, got my glove, got my ball. And we got out there and we threw that ball. And every time the ball had to hit that bucket, it had to go in the bucket every time. And it had to have the right elevation on it, right? So you couldn't just throw it and get in the bucket. It had to have the right spin on it and it had to go right into the bucket as to where we positioned it. Y'all, I stayed out there in that yard. I know for maybe about 5 or 6 hours. It was dark when we got through, and I had mosquito bites all on me because we South, Georgia. And so, but it was what it was. I just hit them and keep going. But I stayed out there. And my brother stayed out there with me until I perfected my pitch. I did not finish until I perfected the pitch. And we were so happy at the end of the day that I got it because I felt it. I just kept doing it to where I knew how it felt to throw a strike.
Yeah.
Okay. So I knew how it felt to have that ball roll off my hands properly to throw that strike. And I was just proud of myself for just pushing through and practicing, to get better. So when I show up again, I will be better.
Yeah.
So here we go. Next day. And this is a true story. I'm not making any of this up. I walked the whole team that game before. And I was like, never again. Well, never again. I don't want to feel like that. And I don't want to let my team down. So next day, it was on a Saturday morning. I'll never forget. So we got out there and we were first on the field.
Okay.
And I got out there and I pitched. He said, strike. Isn't that how they say it?
That's how they say it. Yeah.
Y'all come on. It's good. All right, he said, strike. And I was like, what? Y'all, I get excited telling this story every time. Because I didn't hear that many strikes in the last game. And so, they thought because word had got around that I wasn't a good pitcher.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. So the girls weren't even trying to, Okay. So I threw the third one. He said, strike. Y'all, the whole dugout, right? All my team, they were like, yeah. They were so happy to go in and hit the ball. They were so happy to go in. That was so happy. And I felt so good. It didn't even matter how the rest of the game went, but my team was able to go in, and now we can bat. Now it's a game.
Yeah.
It's a game now. And so they were so happy that they had the opportunity to go in, and now they can hit. And so, that was such an awesome feeling. And went back, and I got back out there, and I pitched next inning. It was a great inning. I might have got a few balls called, but that's it, because I was throwing straights. I even started doing the fast pitch. I was throwing the fast pitch. And then one of the parents that was sitting out there watching his daughter on the other team, he's like, oh, that's illegal. She can't pitch like that. That's illegal. He was back and who was winning, who was beating him. And so, okay, that's fine. Because the umpire had said, he had said
he has the last word.
Yeah. And so I was like, okay, fine. I'll still pitch because I know what I'm doing. Yeah. It didn't matter to me. But we won that game. And my team was so proud of me. They was like, we saw you did it. And they was just there. It was just amazing. And I tell that story because, I went through that. I am so glad that my coach did not take me out of that game. He made me stand there and pitch and pitch and pitch. You got to know how it feels to go through and to follow through. Because at the end of the day, once you go through and follow through, then you can appreciate the outcome of what happened because you stayed in there and you went through and you followed through in the hard times. And so that taught me so much, even in life now. I look back, and this is at the age of 51, and I don't even know if I was 15 then. I might have been like,
Not middle
early
school.
teens. Yeah, I wasn't 15 yet.
Like 12.
I was young. But just all those years, I'll never forget that, because I apply it to things that I go through now in my life. There are gonna be hard times.
Yes.
That you gotta hang in there. You can't just quit. You can't just give up because things got hard. You can't just give, I didn't get it, so I'm just gonna stop. It's not happening, so I'm gonna stop. So I wanna relate that to, let's go to your health and fitness goals now, right? What I see a lot of times, and not with everybody, but what I see a lot of times is we want the quick fixes. We want the easy way out, and it's not gonna be like that. It takes time. It takes time, and it takes patience, and it takes sometimes trial and error. Seeing when I had the pitch, it was like I had to see how I was throwing the ball. Did I have the right form right? Did I have my strategy going right? Was my mindset right? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so it was all of those things. And we can apply all of those things, especially to our health and fitness journey. And knowing that, good things and being successful in anything that you do does not happen just
That's right.
overnight. It does not happen. It takes time. It takes practice, and even after that game that we won, I still had to put in more time, because I didn't just have it, nailed down in that one time. I still had to perfect, my pitch. And, after the end of the season, we did come out in second place in our division.
Yeah, nice.
And so, there were still hard games. Now, that didn't mean that we won every game. We still had some challenges, but I never went back to walking the whole team, But I had to go through that. Mm-hmm. I had to go through that because it made me better in so many ways. And it added not just the strength of, me going out there and my pitch got better, but mentally.
Confidence. Mm-hmm. You learned that you could do, I think follow through is this really important word. And it's a word you often learn when you do sports. Any sports is to follow through. If you're playing basketball, it's to follow through. Shot putter was to follow through. It's the follow through. And I think that's, I think other activities you learn that as well. But I also think that it's sort of the confidence you learn in yourself. But the confidence is in that if I work at this, I will get better.
That's right. Absolutely.
It's the confidence in the work that you put in. So if you're putting in the work, you know it's going to come. I think that's what we see. People who know that they've been out there and they've practiced, whatever it is you do, and they know they've been putting in the hours every day after team practice.
Yes,
after team practice, after the major, it gives you the confidence, because I like when you said the feel. You get the feel of what it is to get it in the basket or whatever, So it's and that's what I think that's one of the things that comes out of it, And I like that when you also talked about the encouragement of team, because I don't think some people understand that concept on both sides of what it means. Like if you're a team, and good times. That's what I was taught playing sports.
That's right.
On the best day and on the worst day, you're still a team.
And I'm glad you brought that back up, because I missed something. Because, with your team, right, it's just like the people that surround you.
Yes.
Okay, so let's go outside of the game. Okay?
Yes.
The people that are in your life that surround you should be just like my teammates were. They didn't talk about me when I was down, or when I didn't follow, when I wasn't at my best.
Yeah, when you wasn't,
Okay? I wasn't at my best. All right? So the people that support you and surround you with love and encouraging words when you're not
That's
at
right.
your best.
Yes.
Those are your people.
Yes.
Those are your people. Because guess how they're going to be when you do get at your best? They're going to be even more supportive. And I would just say this, you know, that is so important as well.
That's right. That's right.
That is important, to have people around you that truly support you, that's got your back when you're down and when you're up, okay? Because success is going to test the people who are truly there for you, okay? Because they were cheering me when I helped them to win that game. Mm-hmm. And I say help because it wasn't just me.
Yeah.
They were a team because they had to catch those balls when the balls were hit, right? But, you know, surround yourself, on your journeys, you know, especially health and fitness journey, especially like weight loss journey, you know. Mm-hmm. You know how when you're on a weight loss journey and you've lost your weight, you've lost weight, or you start looking better, or you start just feeling better, not just losing weight, but you know, maybe you've toned up, you put on a little muscle, you tighten up a little bit. You know, it don't have to be no major weight loss or anything. You probably wanted to gain a little bit, you know, a little muscle or whatever. But any type of change that's positive, and you got people around you, some of the people that's in your life that's not as supportive of you, when you've made those positive changes, those are probably not the people that
you want to hang out with.
Right. You need true people in your life.
Yes.
You know, surround yourself, because guess what? If you fall back just a little bit, okay? So you need to make sure that's so important. And we had talked about that some months ago about, you know, about relationships.
Yes.
And, you know, and why it's important to have, you know, certain people in your life, and certain people are not gonna always be there. And so I think the ones that are not really supportive of what you're doing and are not really true, I think they'll fall off by the wayside eventually. And
they do.
Yeah. Because you'll see it eventually.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah. Your true people are gonna be able to talk to you in good times and bad.
Yes.
In disagreements and not, whatever. Yes. Those are your true, okay? And the ones that don't, those are not. And it's okay, because it's life, you know? You want the true ones there, right? And so that is so important when you're on any type of journey, especially your fitness journey, especially. I know this, I'm speaking from experience of not just myself, but from people that I have worked with as well, clients that I have worked with as well. I've had some of my clients that didn't even tell people they had a trainer. You know, and I know that's, you know, that's sad, isn't it? They couldn't tell them because they'd be like, oh, what you need a trainer for? Da, 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 da. And they would pretty much talk down to them because they didn't want to see them succeed. And it's sad it happens, you know. But I just want you all to stay encouraged.
But I want one more thing, too, because...
Hold up for a sec. Read that right there. No, I can't see.
But you keep going. That's what matters. You didn't give up. That's from Matkins.
Okay.
Miss
All
Matkins.
Right. Thank you.
Yes.
Is that Loretta?
It's
Loretta, yes.
Okay, she spelled it
now,
different.
I see better than
I
you.
see it, but I wasn't sure how she pronounced it. And I was not going to... Loretta, I wasn't going to jack up your name because I haven't seen it spelled that way. So I'm not going to be encouraged to mess up your name.
Right. Exactly.
But the other thing I think I want you to talk that came out is this idea of personal best. Because you were like, that game was my best, but I didn't stop there. Remember?
Right.
But you were happy with that game because it was so much better than the other game. Because you did so much better, but you didn't stop there. So that thing about personal best.
Yes.
Talk to us about that.
Oh, man.
Talk to us.
You know, because that, to me, that was the starting point. You know what I'm saying? I just got the strategy right. You know, because when I came in, I thought, oh, I can do this because I had seen it so much.
The technique.
But I had to get that technique.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
And then I had to perfect it.
Yes.
So that I can maintain, you know, the greatness. I'll put it like that. You understand?
Yes.
So maintenance, and I'm so glad
Okay.
you asked me that, because that's what comes next. Okay, you don't want to just have just one good game, right? You want, thank you, hi, Soul Food. How are you? Thank you so much for joining the live, and I hope you're having a wonderful day. And maintenance. Now that's really where the work comes in at, okay? And so glad you brought that up, because once I got out of that stage and got to the stage where now I'm playing better, now I had to maintain that, and throughout that maintenance, guess what? It only gets better, right? It only gets better, but that's not to say that you're not gonna have any more games that are difficult.
That's right.
Okay, and that's not to say just because you get to a weight or the look that you're okay. This was my goal right here.
Yeah.
That's not to say that it won't get better, because the maintenance is where the work comes in now.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, because now you must maintain where you've made it to. Okay, and that's where the work comes. Because you still got to work.
Yeah, it doesn't stop.
And I say that again. That's where the work comes.
Yes.
Because you still got to work. Okay? And that's why I really want to hit on that. Because once you get to a certain point, and I'm going to just talk about, our fitness goals. Once you get there, now think about how you got there. And how you're going to maintain that. And that's why, so certain diets or crazy diets are not good, okay? Because they're not sustainable, all right? They're not sustainable. Yeah. So how you got there, are you able to do that, to keep that, to maintain it, okay? So ask yourself that question. That's a great question, okay? Ask yourself that, everybody got to go through this journey differently. And sometimes we learn by doing. We learn from mistakes that we've made, and we do better. But when you know better, you do better.
That's right.
Okay? So, I always speak healthy living, not cutting this out for a long period of time, not taking this challenge for a couple of days or 2 weeks or 3 weeks, not, doing, whatever, God knows what else, that people try to do. And then they can't sustain it. So, it's the maintenance is so important, because you don't want to do all that work and then you can't maintain it. Now it's gone. It's a waste. Mm-hmm. It's like all that work you put in now, and you just let it go, because you cannot do what you did to get there. You cannot continue to do it.
That's right.
All right. So I say that with, to encourage you to get on a journey to where you can maintain. And when you get on the journey and you're maintaining, do it to where you've done it to where you sustain. You can sustain, like if you're doing whatever type of eating plan, this is how I want to eat. Because this is what I can do for longevity of, my life.
Yeah.
It's very important. And it's called balance.
Yes.
As well. There's certain things that we like to eat, but we know we can't eat it every day, right?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Some of it, not even every week.
Yes. Maintaining and reminding yourself how you got there is very important. Absolutely. Yes. Soul Food Vibes. Absolutely. That is so true. I love that. It's so true. So important. And just stay encouraged. And I know that, I come to you as a person that, I have been doing this all my life. And I'm going to tell you now, a lot of times my clients and people tell me, oh, you make it look so easy. But guess what? It's work that I've put in. It's good work, though. It's good work. Like they say, good trouble. Yeah. It's good work, but it's not like something that's just easy. Now, I do it because it's habit. You know, I love to do it. It's what I do. I do workouts like the back of my hand. I know it like the back of my hand. Like that's how I flow through it. But there's never that button that said, okay, that was easy. You know, no, at all. There's work that goes into it. There's days that, you know, I'm craving, you know, I might crave something really, really sweet. I love watching like food shows, Food Network.
Goodness.
I love watching my food vloggers. I love watching it. I've always loved, you know, to watch food stuff. Because I find that the food stuff, it calms me mentally on things that I might be craving.
Yeah.
So it does. Yeah, I know that's weird, right? But
like, I want that.
Right. But I'm gonna tell you how that started. That started from when I used to compete.
Okay.
So when I competed, you know, the diet was so strict, you know, during competition season.
Okay. And
when I say strict, I mean strict. Everything had to be, you know, everything had to be measured. Everything had to be, you know, you can put a lot of different seasonings on there. It is definitely science. You had to look at your body, pay attention to your body, you know, see how the foods are responding to your body. Deep. Okay, and so I would watch Food Network, and Food Network kind of calmed me mentally, and I was like, oh, that looks good. So I would eat vicariously through it.
Oh, I'm going to see if that works for me.
No. No, you can't.
I'm going to see. I'm going to try that now. When I come in, you know, looking like I'm about 2 pounds heavier, don't get on me now.
So, like, sometimes it might, you know, but I like to get recipes too. I like watching, like, my young lady that's here on my business page, Soul Food Vibes. I love watching her, you know, her food that she creates. It just looks, I love food. I mean, that's just what it is. I do. But I know, you know, how to eat healthy. Yeah. I just say that because healthy eating is good eating because you can taste the flavor of the food. Yes. You know, it's not just drenched in bad stuff. So you can actually taste the flavor of just good natural food. And, you know, it's certain foods that I just won't go back to. You know, that's just being real. I know I can. You know what I'm saying? My body ain't set up that way. It just ain't. I'm gonna tell you that right now. So my body is set up
because
like
you can train your body.
Yeah,
you really
but it ain't set up like that.
No. There's a lot of stuff I can't eat anymore.
So I went and I meant to show y'all. I'll probably put it on the reel later. But I've been wanting pancakes, y'all, for the longest. How long have I been talking about these pancakes?
Over a year.
Over a year.
No, 2 years. Around her 50th birthday, and she's getting ready to go towards 52, and she still hasn't had the pancakes.
Don't tell on me like that. Don't.
I don't have that kind of discipline. I make my blueberry pancakes about every other month. I make them healthy, as healthy as I can make them, everything but the syrup.
So guess what, though? I'm going to post it real. I said it was time for me to get some pancakes because I had been craving them for so long, and I said, no, I feel like they're going to just sit on me. You know, that's just something mental. That's something I deal with, y'all. Because I know my body. I'll tell you right now, I just know my body. But, you know, I have to give myself a little leeway every now and then. It's not like it's going to blow up or nothing just to have some pancakes. But, so what I did was I went to Kroger. I'm always in Kroger. And I saw that they had protein pancakes.
Yes. I've seen them.
The Simple Truth ones?
Yep, I've seen them.
And I bought them. And the sodium is not that high. It's, you know, it's normal for box stuff, you know. And they had the Simple Truth organic sugar-free syrup.
Yes, I've seen that.
Yes. And so now I don't know how this gonna taste. I probably should have just got the real kind. That's probably what I should have did.
But it's worth it to try.
But it's worth a try.
It's worth a try.
So I'm gonna do that, and that way I don't feel as bad to have, you know, a whole stack of pancakes with, you know, sugar.
Now, if it don't
but
work out,
now,
you call me because I got some old school South Georgia syrup in my cabinet.
You got that on?
I got yes, I
what
do.
What they call
cane
the
patch.
cane
Patch.
Yes,
cane patch.
yes.
I don't get that one, but
stuff.
I got some other old school
that's
stuff.
that thick,
So yeah, I don't have that one no more. I let that one go.
They still sell it though, don't they?
You can find it, yep.
Oh, that was that old school.
But
that's that syrup you use on them biscuits though.
Girl.
Yeah. Okay, y'all see? I love it. I love food.
It's the South Georgia thing going on right now.
Yes. I'm trying to tell you, that's that good country eating. That's that good country. You take them biscuits,
Been there, done that. Haven't done it a long time. Long. Oh God,
it's been a
long time.
It's been a long
it's
time.
Like
but
decades.
that was good eating. Okay. But yes, I every now and then I will give myself a treat. You know what I'm saying? But I have to, you know, I just pay attention to my body. And because sometimes my body don't really respond to certain foods. But anyway, not to hold you all, we're gonna go because we've been talking for about an hour. But I hope that I shared something with you today that encourages you to keep going no matter what.
Yes.
Life gets tough sometimes. And yes, it does. But know that, things will get better. Tough times don't last always, but tough people do. And I know that's cliche, and quote unquote, tough people do. And hang in there. And thank you for the hearts, everyone. Hang in there. Stay encouraged. Stay focused on your goals. And guess what? Every day is not going to be smooth sailing. You're going to have tough days. You just get back up and get back on there. Yes. And just stay in there. And some days you might be, like I say, it might be an off day. But just get back up because it's another day tomorrow. Yes. It's a new, beautiful day. And try your best to, stay focused on what you want for you. Sometimes you have to put the blinders on, and stay focused on your goals. And sometimes you don't need to tell everybody, what you're working on.
That's another
show. Lie.
Yeah, that's another lie. Yeah.
Because that might throw you off.
Yeah.
And that might discourage you.
Yeah.
Because sometimes people will say something to discourage you.
Yeah.
And don't allow that. Yeah. Okay? Stay encouraged. So I'm bringing you this positive word today. Positive vibes.
Okay. What is the word? Oh.
Encouragement.
Encouragement.
Okay. Stay focused
Loretta
on your goals.
Thanks for this encouragement.
You are welcome.
For my business loving this.
Oh, you are welcome. And thank you all for tuning in today. I hope I didn't forget anything, but if I did, I'm going to write it down and I add it on to the next live. And if you have any questions about anything that we talked about today, if there's a topic that you all would like for me to talk about, put that in the comments as well, and we will definitely talk about that on the next live. Now, our next group live, I'll probably be live again before then, but our next group live will be next month on the first Saturday of the month. But this time I'll post it so you'll know that I'm coming on live, so you won't miss it because we're going to have a great topic for next month. And also, I want to say that I will be bringing back Workout with D. So we will have those classes coming back. I'll do a pop-up class again so you all can come out and work out with me, get a great workout, get some good education. So it won't just be just the workout. I'm going to share some knowledge with you to help you on your journey, whatever.
And have a lot of fun.
And have a lot of fun,
yes.
right?
It's a lot of fun.
Yeah, outdoor workout, great workout. Learn some things because education knowledge is everything, right?
Yes.
And so, thank you all. Did I leave anything out?
No.
All right, you are welcome. You are welcome. Yes. And share this with your friends, and I hope that this encouraging word, hits somebody and helps you. And again, I would say, like, share the live. Follow me. You can follow me on this page, DeAndre Washington Follow me on my business page, DeAndre Washington Consulting LLC. Also, on my YouTube page, also go subscribe over there because that's where I'll put a lot of my workout videos and longer format videos as well. I will be doing more of that in the future. I got some new stuff coming for you as well, and I'm on TikTok and Instagram as well. And so I want to close it out today and say, make sure you get up, get out, and move that body.
Go, Dee.
Yes.
Go, Dee.
All right. Have an awesome day. Have an awesome day. And one more thing. Y'all better enjoy taking care of that body.